tables are, come about.
I'll second that.
That sounds the way to do it.
Appreciate that.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? That being unanimous, the ayes have it. Is there anything else on the new business that you all would like to look at, comment on, or change?
I don't know. Yes.
If there's nothing else, I'd like a motion to approve the new business.
I'll motion that.
Second.
All right, there's a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? That being unanimous, the ayes have it. Now we're on to commission concerns and communication. Mr. McCann, do you have anything that you'd like to say?
Nothing further. Thank you.
All right. Dr. Vance?
The only thing I wanted to bring up was I had a request from Relay for Life for a contribution from the commission, and I was wondering, I know this probably wasn't within the time frame that we had set for contributions and things of that nature, and because it's held this time every year and historically we have supported this, I'd like to ask the commission to go ahead and put that on the agenda for next time to consider giving them some monies on that.
Okay, I actually spoke with the lady from Relay to Life, and I don't think that they were aware of our policy. And I asked her if it would be a problem, if they would want to apply, if it would make a difference, whether we would give a contribution in May or if we gave a contribution in August. And she said it doesn't matter because they'd already received their monies. So we can hold off on that until August if we want to, with the rest of the contributions, and then deal with it then, just like with the other contributions. She
Yeah,
said there
as
was
long as
no
that's
problem
within the
with that.
time frame they can work with it, I have no problems with it. I just want to make sure we didn't leave them out in the cold after supporting them all these years, you know, so. And I think it's a very worthwhile cause.
I totally agree with you.
Anything else? All right, we got a few things. Went to the Lincoln Public Service District meeting. The Alcohol Water Project, they have all the signatures that they are required for the construction of the project. They need 10 to 15 easements. Once they get to 10 to 15 easements, then the project will begin. So that project's fully funded, and as soon as Thrasher Engineering gets the easements, which is not, 10 to 15 easements is not a lot, then they can go ahead and begin the project. So the people in the alcohol Bulger area will be getting water soon. And another thing, just like I was talking, I met with the engineering firm from S&S Engineering about the Allen Creek sewer system. They do have three different ways to bring sewer to Allen Creek. One is actually building a sewer treatment plant at Allen Creek, which would be a cost of about $12 million. There was the other is to actually tie into the South Charleston system, which would be at a cost of about $20 million. What I was talking to them about was the time frame of which, if this was going to happen, as far as how far South Charleston was going to come towards Lincoln County, and what the time frame would be when they would go, when they would start. And they said that they would know something from South Charleston by the summer, which would be July. And once they found out if South Charleston was going to commit to, coming south, they would know what would be the best option for us. And I looked at the engineering reports, and the engineering reports take the sewer system along the old 214 route through Childers Road, down Allen Creek to around the Allen Creek Apartments, out Coal River Road, and down through McWork. So that's what the engineering, as far as the distribution of sewer in that area, that's what that looks like. And I told them that I felt like the county commission was going to be aggressive in trying to pursue sewer in the Allen Creek area. So What we'll do is we'll get in touch with S&S Engineering and find out some of the details about that, and then we'll be able to go from there. Also like to, early voting has started. If you'll know that it has started at some of the community centers. In the last 24 hours, I've got some phone calls regarding candidates hanging out at the community centers during early voting. I don't know, I wasn't there, I didn't see anybody, I haven't been at any of the community centers. But, you know, on election day, there isn't any electioneering that is supposed to happen within 300 feet of the polls. And we have early voting that is set up in Lincoln County to make it convenient for people. But I would like, you know, and I know that whenever a community center is open, people can go into a community center whether they're early voting or not. But I would like to, if this is the case, you know, I know that on election day it's illegal for candidates, for people to electioneer within a certain parameter. And I don't see why that wouldn't be the case whenever there's early voting. And what I would like to do is I would like to request that our community centers cease operation for things that they are doing through the day during this early voting process so that we can, you know, protect the integrity of our elections in our county. And I would like to, I mean, and I know that it's not a law, and I know that, you know, I'm not directing anyone to do that, but, you know, as far as Government Day is concerned, I think we need to stop Government Day whenever, you know, we have people from our offices going down there. We don't need to be doing that whenever people are coming in to early vote. We need to protect our elections in our county. And I would hope that the community centers would, you know, conform to that and would want to protect that in the same line. You know, after early voting is over for that day, you know, they 5 o'clock or whenever it is that they quit, you know, the regular community center, people come in and shoot basketball and shoot pool and stuff like that. But through the day, we probably need to shut that down so that people can come in and vote and be and feel free to come in and cast their ballot without running into 4 or 5 candidates, people standing there shaking hands, which they can't do on a regular, you know, on election day. So I'm requesting that happens. But other than that, I don't have anything else.
Motion we, oh, go ahead.
What will we do about our businesses?
Your businesses, I don't know. And
We've got one that's all the way in the lower hall that we could make them use the exit door at the end of that hall, and we have a way of locking those doors that no one can get back up into where they vote, and make them use the back parking lot.
Well,
That would work.
Yeah, you could, you know, and that's on the community center. I can't, it's like I'm saying, I can't tell you what to do, but because of the things that's happened in the past, in our, you know, in our elections, I think it's probably the best way to go about it. But we have a motion to adjourn.
Yes, we did.
I'll second that motion. Is any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. We are now adjourned.